Hello, my beautiful Gemini. This is a reading for you for May 2018. As you can see, I've already laid out the cards because I was doing the reading in my native language first. So this reading is for you if you have your sun, moon or rising sign in the sign of Gemini. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. Watch your other signs. And always remember that only you have control over your life. Never give up this control to anyone or anything, especially to me and tarot readings. Also remember, these are only energies. The future isn't set in stone. These are only energies and you can work with energies. And so far you have the best reading, so there are beautiful energies to work with here. Look, that's your central card, your energy this month, you this month, Knight of Pentacles. So, action, but a very slow one, slow motion. Slowly but steadily ahead. That's the Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes it takes long for him to get to the destination, but he always does. It's the most efficient knight in a suit. He knows very well that what he carries is very important, and it's so much more important to get to the destination than to get there fast. So he's not in a hurry. As you can see, his horse is pacing very slowly. Sometimes he's stopping and looking around. Is everything going according to a plan? Very carefully moving forward towards the greatest good, towards something very material. You have beautiful Pentacles cards here in your reading, and this is the first one. And here goes the second one. In your head, crowning your reading, the Knight of Pentacles. Who do you want to be at the end of this journey of the Knight? The Knight is moving towards becoming the King of Pentacles. Someone who gained resources, someone who gathered food and gathered finances, gathered capital, and now he's ready for winter. He's ready for war, but he's also ready to grow. He's ready to plant seeds. He's ready to take care of various fields and gardens. And these are his resources. So he's the one who decides what to do with them. He can share, but he doesn't have to. So a very responsible energy of King of Pentacles in your head. That's who you want to be. Someone responsible for something perhaps greater than he himself. And I will change the direction of my reading because I usually do it like this. But naturally, I will come now to the focus card. What should you focus on? Where to go? You have 10 of Pentacles, and it goes so well with this Knight and with this King, as if you were building something more important and bigger than you. That's the 10 of Pentacles. It can be a house, it can be a home, it can be your family, it can be your workplace if it's precious to you. It can be any kind of a system of people you care for that is supporting you and that you're part of. A very important ingredient. You're not alone here, and you're not unimportant. You're an important piece of this puzzle, of this net of people. So something very tangible and precious is being created here. And you have this in your head and you have this in your heart. I feel this is very much connected with love, something you love. And perhaps, why do I say this? For two reasons. First of all, you have Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is something like a background energy pervading the reading. So the reading is being pervaded by the beautiful energy of cups, of love, of intimacy, of love given freely. That's what she does. Queen of Cups is asking you to share love. And the second reason is that in the position of advice or outcome or vista, insight, you have Two of Cups. So love is very important in this reading. I think this is the motive of whatever you're doing, whatever you're creating here. You're doing it with love and out of love, because you found something or someone that is equal to you and that you want to look at and see your reflection in this. And perhaps this was new to you. I feel you took risk, because in the past position you have the Fool. You decided to enter something entirely new for you. The Fool is always risking. The Fool doesn't really know where he's going and whether the outcome is successful or not. There's no guarantee of success in this card, absolutely not. This is a new path and you don't know where you're going, but still you're going. You made a decision to enter something new and perhaps very fruitful, I feel, with these pentacles. What's the obstacle? What's the challenge? Well, the challenge is old you. The challenge is your nature, the nature of King of Swords, analyzing everything, perhaps over-analyzing, perhaps the mind itself trying to entertain, because these two cards are very different. These two energies are very different. Someone who's going according to a plan and making everything very slowly and thoroughly. This king is quite different. He knows everything, he analyzes everything, he thinks all the time from his very high throne. When you look at the feet, he's standing in the clouds and he's very far from earth, and this one is directly on earth. So there's this change of perspective here, the difference in perspectives. And I think your mind and your old self is trying to perhaps make you change your own decision, is what I feel. This decision you made here with the Fool of entering into something entirely new. What's the answer for this challenge? What to do with this challenge? Well, be the Emperor. Usually when I see the Emperor, I see someone who wants to rule the world. But this time, I feel you should be the Emperor for yourself. You are expected to be responsible and to hold to whatever you started here, because of love, because of wealth, the future wealth, the future something very good, something tangible, full of prosperity, abundant. I feel you made a decision, and it was the best decision you could make. You could have made, and now perhaps your mind is looking for something new. Give me something new. Give me something more attractive than this. Step by step, moving forwards. No, you are the Emperor, and be the Emperor towards yourself. Hold to this. Hold to your truth. Remain structured. Remain in the structure. Build something even more strong, and just hold on there. hold on there, because your strength lies definitely in the past. In your strength position, you have 6 of Cups. And I usually read this card as emotional harmony. And yeah, it is emotional harmony, but it's based in the past. It's based in something that you've already experienced. And I feel these experiences in the past made you decide to enter this new field and to become something more like Knight of Pentacles, and going to this King of Pentacles, gaining things, gathering wealth in order to have these 10 of Pentacles. There's something very responsible in this reading, like you decided to be responsible for something or someone, and this is very important. Not only for you, for other people too. You're not alone here. What I thought when I saw this, I thought about becoming a father for some of you. There is something like this here with this King of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. There's family here, perhaps. A new family with the Fool. A new relationship that is being built into something great. And you decided to be a responsible part of this. Perhaps you're dealing with an earth sign. And earth signs would usually tend to treat these kinds of things very seriously. Okay, these kind of decisions, you need to stick to it. Of course, this is only for some of you, because responsibilities have so many facets, so many different shadows of responsibility. But there is something like this, a decision to create something greater than you, and now you need to stick to it and to be responsible, remain responsible. But it's not that you have to do it. I feel you really decided, it was your decision, it was true. And it was true to your heart. So remain true to your heart. And when I think about being consequent, because there's something about consequence here too. When I think about being consequent, I think it's really being truthful to your past self, to your past decisions. Nothing more. It's just being truthful and honest to your past decisions. And these were the best decisions you could make then. So stick to it. Because that was wise, I feel. A wise decision. So yeah, that's your reading. I think it's very beautiful. It has this vibe of abundance, future abundance, and really building something greater than you, which is wonderful, wonderful thing. I also chose one card from Shamanic Healing Oracle, and guess what you have? You have joy. It corresponds very well with this, because there's feeling of deep joy, not the bubbling, shallow joy, but very deep joy here. Listen, we are created in joy. The balance of energy and high vibrations brings us closer to divine love, pure joy. Joy can be a destination, but it can also be the vehicle that you use to get to that destination. Faith, grace, gratitude, and love all merge together at different times and in different amounts to create joy. There is love, growth, tears, change, and self-realization in this card. This card portends a happy and joyous time. Well, Gemini, it couldn't have been better for you, I feel. So I wish you a beautiful, wonderful month. Thank you for being here with me. Bless you, and see you next month.